Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we are going to cover the energy for you for May 12th through May 25th. So happy solar return to you. We are going to also check out that full moon super eclipse that's happening in Sagittarius on the 26th. I'm going to actually focus a lot of card energy on that because it is a very big deal. But first, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the reading. If you stick around at the end, you are invited to leave me to get a question answered, a very personal question. So you can write it in the comments section what your question is, or if you just want to connect your energy through hitting that thumbs up or leaving me an emoji. I will be pulling a card at the end that will touch base with the question that you to provide an answer for your question. So all right, here we go. This looks like some tough energy coming up here. We have the Five of Cups with the King of Swords. So the Five of Cups is looking at a situation with a lot of regret. I'm using the Light Seer's Tarot. She has the most beautiful affirmations that go with each of these. And so I want to give you this one, but we have that coupled with the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is being calm and centered in yourself and being able to look at things from a very high perspective. It says, my tender heart helps me navigate toward my bright future. So what we have going on here is we have cups and we have thoughts. Putting those in balance. The King of Swords is able to look at something with a higher vantage point and the ability to rationalize, but it's not over rationalizing. He's very grounded. Even though he is he's up there in the rarefied air of the mountain, he is sitting on the ground and he is getting a lot of information coming to him from spirit. We've got the crow, we've got the bat, we've got the owl of wisdom. And so the answers that come, the clarity that comes in the night, and also with that full moon, we have the magic of I'm able to create my own world as I choose, the whispering of the wind as it's blowing through his hair, spirit bringing him answers and guidance and the wisdom and the knowledge that you only get from experience. There is no substitute for experience. There is none. So the sadness, yes, feel into your heart space. What does your heart want? What does your heart need? What is the healing that it needs? We do have, if you check out the weekly astrology, I kind of got into the whole fact that we do have Jupiter moving into Neptune, which is bringing some healing energy. And so that might be something that is very beneficial for you moving forward. So let's take a look at what the overall energy is. I do want to ask you, if you have not hit the thumbs up, to go ahead and hit the thumbs up and help out this little teeny tiny channel. And if you are interested in the ambassador program, our meeting will be on the 21st of May. We will meet online and we will talk about whatever it is you want to talk about and pull some cards. Look at this. You have partners coming up as your overall energy. So let's get into what is going on with you in the partnership realm that's got you doing some healing, doing some self-evaluation as you are deciding what your next step is. And this actually looks beautiful. So good. Let's get into it. All right. So partners. So a little bit of a disturbance in the partnership realm. Now, this regret could be something really minor, like you regret an argument or a conversation you had. And heads up, this next couple of weeks, some of this energy, I mean, specifically on Saturday the 15th, has some really potent energy as a potential for people being very hurt and wounded and reacting from that place of hurt. So it could be that something comes up and it challenges the partnership. The overall energy here, I mean, the key to the situation is the ability to see through the illusion. That is you stepping into this King of Swords, like getting above the fray. Like this is way down in your emotions and feeling all the feels, and that's important. And I will never ever say it's not. You've got to be in touch with your emotions in order to receive the messages from spirit that guide you the most. And so being up here is not necessarily where you want to spend your time, but there is a need to take a higher vantage point in order to be able to create this connection, this partnership that you really want. And the self-evaluation could be around trying to determine what is from past experiences, what is it of value to you in a relationship, what are you actually looking for, so that you don't end up feeling all this regret and sadness when, as you proceed through it. So you have been trying to make some when I see the get busy in the area of knowledge and information, this is either you have been maybe doing some online dating, or you've been dating a lot of people trying to figure out what works for you, or you've been asking a lot of questions about a certain person. Maybe you've been having a lot of conversations. There's this gathering of knowledge, very actively gathering of knowledge to try to make some kind of a decision. And now you're kind of like sitting there and weighing out what is important. It also could be for some of you that you are looking to change a job or a career move or something like that, and you've been trying to get information around that, and it affects your partnership. And so there's a need to weigh out, how this happens. Oh gosh, sometimes you know how it is. You start dating somebody and then you get the dream job offer and it's across the country and you're like, but I thought this was the one, but they're not coming with me. And there's that decision point that happens. That could be the kind of thing that happens with that too. So in the area of how do you transform the situation, you have keep breathing. You have keep breathing. And I also want to say the dolphin is about having fun. The dolphin is about splashing around in your emotions and enjoying them, but not being down in them. When they come up, they surface, they play in the water. They're very community oriented. They have a lot of healing energy with them too. And so part of this transformation is by remembering that life is supposed to be fun and to enjoy yourself and to work through there. You are really considering some kind of a major chance. We have the starfish. Take a chance in the area of where your thoughts are in the future about trying to decide what to do. The starfish also is about regeneration. It is about, they can lose a limb and they regenerate it, but it takes time. So it could be we're moving toward a retrograde in Mercury too, and Saturn's going to be moving retrograde soon. There's a lot of retrograde planets going to start happening soon, and so there might be a situation that you go back and you take a look at, and it requires some healing. But the healing will be slow growth. It will not be, oh, okay, we had a conversation about it and then it's all right, we're good now. It's not going to be like that. It's going to take time, and it's going to take getting what you need. A starfish, what they need floats to them, and they snag it up out of the water, right? And so, yes, they move around and they will move to another spot, but they pick up a lot through their emotions and through opportunities being brought to them. And so there's a need to allow the divine timing of things and allow the slow growth of things. Here you've been very anxious about sticking your neck out about something. So I feel like there's something that you really wanted and you've been hesitant. I say that because we also have the horse of freedom in the area of blocks and obstacles. And so this horse is standing there like wanting to run but not running, wanting to move but not going there. And I feel like there's also, like in a partnership, maybe the freedom to speak your own speak up for what it is that you want and what's important to you. And conversation, it feels very important because we have stand up for yourself, and this is definitely in a partnership. I mean, look at those guys. They're making a little heart there with their heads. And we've got this full moon coming, and this full moon is going to bring around a lot of, if you were a Taurus rising, this would be in your 8th house of transformation. So there's a transformation, a situation that you're going to move through. This eclipse is going to be very powerful for you. But you have here in the heart space, be strong. And this is confident. I want to say be confident. Be confident in what it is that you want. Be confident in the direction you want to go. Stand up for yourself, but you're going to have to go the extra mile. This is not, hey, okay, so you're thinking about how can I attract to me what it is that I need. And in the area of taking action and outcome, you are going to have to stand up for yourself, and you're going to have to go the extra mile. You're going to have to make effort also. It's not like just sitting there going, okay, I need these changes to happen for me. That's not going to work like that. And Taurus, it's hard, I know, for you to change directions and shift directions, but I'm warning you right now that after this eclipse cycle and we have another one, then the north node shifts into your sign. And when the north node shifts into your sign, that means eclipses. We have a series of eclipses that are going to be happening in your sign and in your house of partnership. And so changes are coming, whether you like it or not. I guess it's about, and you have Uranus in your sign, and that eclipses are going to be interacting with Uranus. And so choosing now what direction you want to go in will make things a little simpler for you moving forward. So taking advantage of having not quite as much pressure now, and thinking things through and letting go of regrets and going, okay, well, I've learned from that, so that is okay. And now what do I do with this knowledge and this wisdom? And how do I stand up for myself moving forward? How do I not be a doormat? How do I get what it is that I want? You are being asked to this is like the Fool card. This full moon, it's happening at 5 degrees of Sagittarius on the 26th at 7:14 in the morning. And it is squaring off with Jupiter, which also rules Sagittarius over in Pisces, which is this healing energy. And so the need to really to take the chances that will bring you the healing in, you're going to have to go the extra mile to get what it is you want, to take the risk. So that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. Also, let's see what else that full moon is going to be bringing in for you. Wow. And this one too. Okay, a time for healing. Yes. It is a time for healing with that squaring with Jupiter and Pisces. That's actually a pretty gentle square for squares. You are going to be asked to consider, how can you heal? How can you heal this 5 of Cups, the regrets, and let go? Communication is the key. Communication is the key. And that might be where the extra mile comes in. This is the part where you speak up, where you stand up for yourself and you say, okay, look, these are the things that are important to me. This is, what I'm really looking for. This is what I really need. And what do you need to release? And how do you stretch your neck out? How do you create this freedom for yourself? What do you need to release? And this is a moon that's going to give you the opportunity to release and let go of things that are holding you back. Is it your insecurity? Is it oh gosh, we hate to be wrong. Like maybe we made choices and we're like, boo, that wasn't really what didn't go like I thought. But you learned something, and it wasn't a waste of time. It was an opportunity to gain knowledge and wisdom. And like Thomas Edison, right? 100 light bulbs before he got one that worked. It is okay to be wrong. That's how we learn and how we grow. And so sometimes what we need to release is our own sense of insecurity, and be willing to be confident that, okay, so I messed that up, but that doesn't mean that the next time I'm going to mess it up, because I learned something and I'm growing. And I feel there's a need for some serious self-acceptance here. So you have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So whatever this is that's making you feel not free to move forward, you can overcome this, and you can overcome it through grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, my joy expands. This is about counting your blessings and recognizing that you are actually moving in a very powerful direction that you want to go, and you're learning a lot, because look, we have the Phoenix, the transformation. Whatever the situation is, standing up for yourself, speaking what it is from your heart space that you truly want and desire, and your willingness to go the extra mile, which, Taurus, when you have decided that this is a path that you want to be on, you will go the extra mile. So I'm not worried about you doing that. It is about getting it moving, right? It's an elephant. It's like I guess they could start off at a run, but that's not generally what I see. So it says a fresh new way of living emerges. A fresh new way, a spiritually guided leap of faith in the direction that you really want to go to, that allows you to release. So I feel like what you need to release is the regrets over past actions, Um, Guilt is such a heavy burden to carry around. We all screw up. Oh, you're being asked to get into your emotions. It just says emotions, but look, it's singing. It's got its mouth open. Being willing to vocalize and stand up for yourself about what it is you want in this partnership. Now, this partnership could be business. Doesn't feel that way. But for some of you, it could be a business situation. Generally, though, with business, you don't really need healing. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, no. This feels very, and this feels very romantic, and this feels very romantic. So I don't think that this is business partnership. And so in order to transform the situation, let go of the regrets and the doubts and be willing to go, this is definitely about a romantic partnership. It says happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. That is the direction you're moving in when you're willing to take the risk and go the extra mile and have the confidence and allow, it says take a chance, allow yourself to regenerate yourself, your self-confidence, a situation. It transforms everything. All right, let's go ahead and get into your question that you've been thinking about, that you want to know the information on. Let's see. So I want you to really focus. If you haven't typed it in, you can type it in. I want you to just really focus on what it is that you most want and desire an answer to. If you're a cross watcher, go ahead and participate in this as well. This is for anybody who is focusing on this right now, that we get an answer to your question. What is it that you most need to know? What is the guidance from Spirit? What is the best response to... Okay, that's way too many. We're not doing that. Okay. Emotional balance. Temperance is also about creating equality in a situation, the give and the take. It is also about transformation of one thing and changing it into another. And so that is very much like the Phoenix energy here. Yes, we have the broken heart. There is a need to transform in your heart, but these cards also came out, and I feel like the Three of Swords has been holding you back. Like, there is a lot of regret and doubt, and if you can understand that the wisdom and the knowledge that you gain from that will help you to create what it is that you want moving forward, that gives you kind of the power of the magician to bring your life into balance, that sitting there being self-protective is not helping you. And again, we have the Three of Cups. That is this happy love card. A joyful, stable partnership and good friends. So lean into your friends, reach out. Sticking your neck out, I think, is for you is going to be reaching out to people that you want to talk to, having maybe the tough conversations, but also maybe it could just be getting out there and having fun again, right? Just breathing and going out and finding a way to enjoy your life. Wow, there we go. There's the dolphin. All right, so eclipse season's tough on everybody. Lots of releasing and letting go in order to create space for new things to come in. So I'm wishing you the best, Taurus. You guys take really good care of yourself. I will see you back here in 2 weeks. I do the weekly astrology every week, and I do a soul growth series, which you might find very beneficial. So if you'd like to check that out, that's on Sunday mornings. You guys take good care. I will talk to you soon.